Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is the Divine Force. We are right outside the seaport of Koto, and in between the last episode and this one, I completed two side quests, which were just the good old standard kill this many enemies in this area. So it wasn't too hard, so just a few dead specters and a few Grandelian souls, which are the normal enemies in the forest just outside of the seaport. So let's deliver those two quests, if I know where to find the people that gave me that one. I think he's the one for the dead specters.
Wow, you really did it. Thank you so much. Now I won't have nightmares every night.
Glad to be of assistance.
And I think the other one is the soldier inside the port. Let's see. Yeah, seaport of Koto. Yeah, and after this, of course, we're gonna make our way back to the capital and continue on with the story, because we are in the search for Chloe. And we hope to be in time there to rescue her if it is needed. After, of course, we settle that it is actually her. I think that's him over there. Ooh.
I knew you could do it. Thank you so much. Now the people can rest easy.
Glad to be of assistance.
I cannot believe that wretched mage was a puppet master. We were completely unaware of the situation at hand. I will have our forces cultivate new tactics instead of engaging our obstacles blindly with force.
Yeah, and what he's mentioning is basically that all those living armor, they are controlled by one wizard. As long as that wizard is still alive, you're not killing those armors. So first you kill the wizard, then you kill the armors. And if you're lucky, they both die at the same time. And that's basically what we did. Alright, having done that... Ooh, I do see somewhat of a chest on top of the ship. Can we get there? Hello, thank you.
How exquisite.
Amber pendant, I got a few of those. Oh, and I see a green item. Alright, enough lounging around in this area. I think it's time for us to continue on. But there is a slight problem with that. I will show you what it is. And that is, I went to the capital in the hope that I could teleport back. But what did this game do? It denied me access, so we have to go over the plains once again. So, shouldn't be too bad. But there's a little bit that we need to walk again. And I'm hoping that by us going outside of the area to arrange those side quests and meet up with Welds, did not mess things up for us. Like, are we still allowed to go into the capital, or did they close the door behind us? Which, on some point, I can respect. Because let's be honest, it's not like we have any good intentions there. According to them, they kept it to spy in really strange clothing, and what am I there to do? To free that supposed spy. Just because we're helping Laeticia. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a difficult discussion.
Energy levels low.
This will sting!
Watch your step. Usefulness low.
Yeah, I'm a little bit stronger than last time because I opened up a few more slots on our skill tree. Of course, like I said, Nina, Midas, they do tend to die rather quickly, so I made a point of opening a lot of their defensive point and HP point. So one, they have the HP to take a hit, and a defense power to make that hit as small as possible. I don't think I'm gonna make it. No. Alright. I'm just gonna try to get on top of that rock, and after that we're going into the capital. I just want that nice little cache of points for myself. Because we have been spending a lot of Dumas points lately, just increasing the strength of the skills we have selected. So I do want to have more points just in case we get something new. Because with the coming of the vetting gauge, which I still have not 100% sure how to pronounce it, so I'm just gonna keep it on vetting. We also gained a new Duma skill, which was vetting charge burst, which is 30% amount of vetting gauge gain. And I thought that's a nice one to add to the set. So I equipped it and leveled it up a couple of times so we gain a bit more. Because the sooner we can use that move, the better it is, because it is incredibly powerful. Because I managed to do it once in between the episodes, and it basically wiped out the entire group like it was in the blink of an eye. So we want to use that in, let's say, hard situations where the enemy is really getting really tough, which is also a situation where your gauge climbs faster, and let's just take over the entire battle. And of course, picking the right person you want to see. Because so far, I've only seen Laeticia, and in the end, I do want to watch them all. But for now, I think it's time for us to head down and talk to the Chancellor. It does seem that they are staying with us, so that's how important this move now is. They want to make sure Chloe is fine before we start talking to everyone. Is there anything like a side quest already here able for us to grab? It does seem that a lot of things are not accessible except that one down there. So let's see what it is. Because if everything is locked down except this one, where does it lead?
From this point forward, we shall be in the Palace District. Do you wish to take a look around?
Yeah, maybe a little. We'll make it quick and then head for the palace.
Alright, you heard them. Just a little quick visit, just because I'm curious. Okay, so this is the actual royal town. Yeah, it is a very beautiful town. It is for certain. Alright, let's look at the map, see what we got. A very big town with 2 different shops. And no quest on the outside. But we've seen in the other one that there could also be quests inside the houses. You can see that when you're out here.
The capital is so vast. I'm afraid I would get lost if I was alone. Have you ever gotten lost, Laeticia?
Of course. I grew up here after all. Fear not, the palace is due north.
Should you lose your way, you need only turn your sights towards the palace to orientate yourself. Now then, if we are prepared, we should make haste.
Well, I just want to see the shops. Okay, so this is just a material shop, seeing as the rest is not selectable. Ooh, they do have some really nice ones. A couple of ones that we haven't, well, gathered up outside yet.
Thank you very much. We hope to see you again.
Oh, there is a good chance of that.
That was indeed fruitful.
No, we're not gonna look for Isoa players. I haven't recovered yet from the last one we encountered. A very small house. Panabula. What's that gonna be? Because I know that the icon that we are being shown is not what it is. Yeah, it's for our reserve party member, Albaird, which I'm thinking of putting him back soon again. Ooh, that's a really decent increase. Because we've been playing with this setup with Midas and Alina for a while now, so I might roll Raymond back into the group together with Albaird. But let's first continue looking around town before we head over to the palace. Because there's still one more shop to go. And I'm pretty sure...
So many people.
Yes.
Nay, there seems to be even more foot traffic than usual. Your Highness, perhaps we should leave errands for later and hurry to the palace.
Agreed. We can always return at a later time.
Oh, I'm sure we will.
Target sighted.
So basically saying, there are more people here than we expect. There might be something going on. Maybe it's prudent that we head back rather quickly. I think that's what Albaird is trying to say to us. It does seem that there are a lot of Isoa players here. Which is good for us when we're trying to rank our levels, because we've only found masters we cannot attack or beginners that will not help raise our level. So I say the more the merrier. Another one with just a chest inside.
Oh, exquisite.
Another weapon, Zig Verandil. Sounds very nice indeed. No idea what it means. Dual blades. Alright, that's mine. And also stronger than the last one. Alright, we're almost at the store.
Pardon us.
Even the stores are really small when you look at it on the inside.
Come in, by all means. Let me know if anything catches your eye.
Alright, let's see. That's better. Well, we do have 150 full, so that will help get us quite a decent amount of stuff. Another cane for Midas. Another belt for Nina. Alright, let's see. Royal armor, knight. Ooh. Naval core armor. Those look really good. Dragon scale mail. And as always, we have to decide whether or not we want more magical power. So I'm thinking a dragon scale for Laeticia and Elena, and expeditionary surcoat for Nina, Midas, and Albaird, seeing as they are more magically inclined. See if there's anything else in here that might be interesting. Doesn't seem that way. It's pretty good, but not perfect.
How'd you feel there?
Well, that was indeed fruitful.
Thank you very much. And I'll sell stuff in between the episode. This is just to make sure that whatever comes next, we should be prepared for it equipment-wise. I don't think we still have no new weapon for Elena. If that's even a possibility, it could be that her weapon just grows with her. Alright. Another bell as well. I don't think we found another weapon for Raymond. We did find
Another suit of armor, the naval core. Oh wait, I think we found the naval core from Midas. We bought that. Alright, let's first give him the expeditionary. I don't think the weapon needed because I think I already equipped that. So do we want to change Midas's expeditionary surcoat to naval core? Look at the difference. 65 defense for the loss of 65 guts. No, I think I'm gonna keep giving him the guts one. I think that's more important for him. For now. I haven't fully decided on it, but for now I think it's good. Alright, so having said that, that means we saw everything. Time for us to head back to the palace. And the looking around in more detail, it will get there in time. This is just a storefront. I think we need to find a way to get on top, since the building is holding us back a bit. Well, this is what they said, right? Keep the palace in front of you and head that direction. I just say climb up all the stairs until you get to where you need to be. And there it is. Alright, I think with all our new garments and weapons, we should be ready with whatever answer we're gonna get in regards to Chloe. Because I really doubt they're just gonna hand her over, so there is a good chance we need to fight for her. If not here, then somewhere else to do a favor to make things right.
As you see, the royal palace is to the north. We should head there.
I can't believe how huge it is!
Yeah, you have no idea.
The royal palace. It's even more imposing up close.
Neon is waiting for us inside. Come.
Yeah, it really is imposing. Very beautiful.
Wow. I can't believe all these people know Laeticia. It goes to show how close the crown is to its people.
Yes, she does enjoy some popularity. Will she truly have need of my help?
I am much obliged, Maester.
Yes, she would be searching for you if she didn't.
Princess Laeticia!
I appreciate the warm reception, Neon.
When I heard of your little excursion from Commander Theo, my heart stopped. Whatever were you thinking, Sir Albaird?
Her Highness had a very good reason.
Did you truly think yourself solely capable of protecting the princess? A one-man army?
Calm yourself, Neon. We have brought Laeticia back safely. And what's more, this recklessness on her part was not in vain.
As of this moment, all she has accomplished is worrying me near to death!
This is precisely why I hate the royal palace.
Where do you think you are off to?
Somewhere I can give your arm a proper examination. Come when you are ready.
Well, that's what he promised.
That man! How dare he speak in such a manner before royalty?
He means no offense. That is Maester Midas Felgreed. Please show him the utmost respect.
Midas Felgreed? Him?
I apologize for my long absence from the royal palace, Neon. But I would ask a favor regarding the matter Commander Theo brought to your attention.
Perhaps you speak of the prisoner we captured near Baldar. Huh. Might these be the strange companions I've heard the princess has been traveling with?
Without the aid of these two, my journey would have been all the more arduous. The kingdom owes them a debt of gratitude.
Very well, Princess Laeticia. I will send word to notify the General of your safe return.
No need. Let us first arrange a meeting that these two may be swiftly reunited with their ally.
But, Your Highness,
I was led to understand that none were aware of my absence prior to Commander Theo's report, yes? Surely news of my return can be delayed.
She does know how to play the
I
politics.
see. Very well, Princess. It may yet take some time, however, as the prisoner is currently being held in the Baldar Citadel.
You must arrange for her immediate release.
I understand your urgency, but I cannot make any immediate promises that the prisoner will be set free. We can discuss the matter further, if you would follow me to the council chamber.
What is in the council chamber that he cannot say it here? Is it he doesn't want to lose face against the soldiers? Or is there someone there that can stop Laeticia from doing what she wants to do? The right thing towards Ray? I don't know, very curious. The palace does look incredibly beautiful, doesn't it?
Are those stairs across from the garden the ones we're looking for?
Indeed. They lead up to the second floor.
Yeah. Props to whoever designed this. It looks beautiful, it looks grand, it looks what you think of when you think of a palace with an abundance of, let's say, money, wealth and influence. Come on, look at this. It's really awe-inspiring, isn't it? Sorry. I need to move on ahead. I'm just getting really overwhelmed with the beauty of this place.
Target sighted.
Ah, okay. There's one back, two in front, three in front even. You know what, I'm gonna pick up that one chest and the two in front will leave until we've been to the chamber. I wonder what kind of royalty presents we can find. What would be in the chests? Like gold and diamonds?
Give you all a formal tour of the palace. We must make haste to the second floor council chamber.
Victory prize. What does that mean? An accessory, a box of gifts celebrating victory. New possibilities await for anyone who has been blessed too fully. Is this factor changing after the battle? Ah, so basically it's a random factor that changes after every battle. That sounds very useless. Because it can be beneficial in one fight and bad in another. Yeah, who would ever want that?
Father will not be joining us?
Oh, have you not heard? His Majesty is leading the frontline defensive at Baldar at the behest of Captain Bertrand.
He is where?
Isn't it a big risk having your king on the front lines?
The royal standard is on display above the Baldar Basilica to indicate His Majesty's presence. It serves as a warning. The Imperials know there will be a reckoning if they attack now.
Nothing's set in stone. But can we turn this all around with Midas's help? I mean, he was one of the three wise men.
Do not speak as if years of history and tension can be undone in a single night.
Breaking our current formation just for Maester Midas would serve as nothing more than an invitation for the Empire to commence their attack. Letty, tell me something. What exactly is it you intend to ask of Midas in the first place? If you are considering playing at the idea of forming a band of semiomancers, I am in vehement opposition.
Furthermore, we have no sufficient proof that this ragtag band that follows you are not in actuality Imperial spies.
They are nothing of the sort, I assure you.
I believe both you and Her Highness speak true, Sir Albaird. But it is not I who needs convincing. His Majesty's brother Duke Clemrav currently presides over the royal city.
I will not have free reign under my father's orders. Ray, Helena, I cannot guarantee your safety.
You must understand, my hands are tied until the tensions at Baldar ease.
I hear where you're coming from, but you're talking like the war's already begun.
What would you know?
Well, if left unchecked, spies could run amok, raze cities to the ground. But if espionage on the home front was such a chief concern, why would the king be sent to the front lines?
A harsh criticism.
Sounds like
But
you've
not less
assumed
true.
from the start that everything Laeticia's doing is a waste of time. What's wrong with a princess fighting tooth and nail to do what's best for her kingdom?
Neon, if permitted by my father, I am sure the general could be convinced. Or even your lord father, cousin Theo.
What?
Consider the situation. I doubt it will be easy to entreat my father concerning a prisoner of war, or the sudden return of Maester Midas. It would be best if I spoke with him directly.
Wait, Your Highness. Baldar would be thrown into a disarray if you were to venture there now.
This is of the highest import for the future of the kingdom. Do not worry. I will not disrupt a thing. No one shall be the wiser of my presence.
Say something, Sir Albaird? Commander Theo?
When Her Highness speaks thusly, there is no changing her mind.
Just so. Currently, a permit is required for all who would enter Baldar. Come, grant her passage, Neon. Who knows what she may do if you choose not to.
Very well. But do be careful. The situation at Baldar may very well erupt into chaos at a moment's notice.
Thank you, Neon, cousin Theo.
Apologies, everyone. But I will not be accompanying you to Baldar. After all, Koto still needs someone to defend it.
We understand. Thank you, cousin.
Letty, if you sense any danger, turn back immediately. And that goes for Ray and the others as well.
We will, rest assured.
And Albie, please continue to watch over Letty for me.
I will do what I can.
You sound as if you've given up already. I suppose you're my only hope then, Ray.
I'll see what I can do.
Have I no one to count on?
Ray, let us pay Maester Midas a visit. He is like as not to be in the Semiomancy Consortium.
Alright, that was a very tense discussion where you can see that the politics are really a thing here. Because, one, the criticism of Ray was so right. If there is trouble at the front line, you do not send your king there. Because if they make an attack, they kill the king, the fight is over, the kingdom is done. I'm not saying the king cannot fight, but at the front lines, that's way too risky. And they all know Laeticia. If she has something on her mind and she wants to do that, she is going to do that. So he had to give her the permit. Or else he would have just broken the front lines in order to get where she needs to be. Even though the reasoning that they gave, well, Ray gave for the king not needing to be at the front line, is actually what they are giving to Laeticia. They're saying that you shouldn't be there. You would bring disarray to the troops. But isn't the king doing the exact same thing by being there? One, yes, it may be good for morale, but it is a gigantic risk. And I don't think that risk will be greater by Laeticia being there. And the fact that she thought of addressing them directly about Cleo, I think it is the fastest way. Because, like Neon said, there will not be a resolve until things settle down at the border. And waiting for that to happen can be a long time. If she can get there and convince him before war starts or is over, then we can take Cleo away from there and concentrate on getting Ray and the others back off-world. So yeah, I stand by Laeticia, and she did great. She played them perfectly.
The situation at Baldar stands ready to boil over at any moment. Be sure to mind yourself.
Princess Laeticia, heading for Baldar now is surely ill-advised.
Well, I've heard your opinion, and I do not agree. But I don't say it is valid, I just say it's a difference of opinion. Alright, let's grab these 2 chests and make our way out of here. Well, at least out of the palace and towards where Midas is. Ooh. Fancy chests.
Oh, exquisite.
The ultimate gag collection. What is that? Full of sophisticated gags that are the epitome of human intelligence. Use this and you'll never bomb. Shocks with laughter, small damage with... It's an attack item. Brilliant. And Victor? He looks familiar. Oh, it must be a character of one of the older Star Ocean games. If you're watching this and you know who it is, can you inform me about it? Because I cannot remember for the life of me who it is. Could be someone of Star Ocean 5. Because I haven't really played through all of that. So it could be a character I haven't seen from there.
There is not here to see. These are my chambers.
My apologies. Let us leave.
We're in her bedroom? Damn, this place looks fancy as all hell.
How exquisite.
Well, at least it isn't a mess in here, so there's nothing for you to be ashamed about, Laeticia, come on. Unless... Is there a diary we can read here? Alright. Enough fun of that. Can we teleport towards there? Yes. Cannot travel to this time, alright. Then I guess we're just gonna walk out of here on our own strength. Let's fly.
The Semiomancy Consortium is located on the east side after departing the palace.
Yeah, I think we can find it, Laeticia. No worries.
How exquisite.
Ooh, electro transmitter. Thank you. Alright, so the Semiomancy Consortium.
Consortium is on the east side of the plaza.
Uncle Midas is waiting for us there. I hope he's staying out of trouble. We should hurry.
To the east of here, you shall see the Semiomancy Consortium.
I wonder what it's like in there.
Me too. I was just actually going to say that I was really wondering how it is in there. Because I think that is where everyone learns about the semiomancy and where they research it. It would be the perfect place for someone who participates in that. Even someone like Midas.
So it was you who showed it to Laeticia.
I admit it. How could I not? I shared in her anguish. If our knights are to face the Imperials, we will have need of them.
Do not suffer children their foolish dreams. You are why I find myself here.
Maester Midas, Director Melthea.
I am relieved to see you return in good health, Princess Laeticia.
And who are you?
I am Melthea, the director here at the Aucerius Semiomancy Consortium. A pleasure to meet you. Midas was just telling me of the pleasant journey you all had together.
So, how did talks go with that twit Neon?
Well...
So now we're heading straight for Baldar.
And for what? I said I would support Albaird and Elena. But I will rescind that promise if you intend to risk your lives so meaninglessly.
Our good friend Chloe is being held captive in Baldar. We have to get to her. You understand, this is not up for debate.
I will not prostrate myself before the king. Go, return with your friend. I shall await here.
Thanks, Midas.
Really? After I fitted you out with new equipment pieces?
You seem to understand Maester Midas quite well. Let us speak of the matter upon your return. You have places to go and people to free. I truly pray time is on your side, Raymond.
Let us make haste to Baldar. We have not the time to dawdle here any longer.
Truly. Because if Midas doesn't want to be here, he doesn't have to come along. We have plenty of other party members to get along with. And we still don't actually know what happened 14 years ago that Midas break with the royal family. But I get a feeling the king has been a part of it. Because he could, because of his curiosity, stand Laeticia heading over here to the capital. But the king is one step too far at this moment. I do wonder if we'll hear that story at some point. At least in more detail.
Go, bring word of Albaird's arm straight to them.
You need not worry over Maester Midas. He is not one to run off after giving his word.
That's not the thing I'm worried about here. I'm pretty sure he'll be here when we get back, just because of his curiosity in regards to Elena. Just having a look around here before heading out, because it does seem that everybody is now everywhere around the city. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can find everyone, talk to them, see if there are any private actions. And seeing as we already updated everyone's equipment, that's the only thing we need to do before actually heading back out to rescue our dear old Chloe.
Just when I thought I'd finally get to see Chloe again. We're off on an adventure to Baldar next.
Yes, we are. Let's see. Where is the rest? I do see a side quest has popped up now. I'm guessing the rest of them is in the Royal City. And let's see what the side quest person wants. Yeah, I think we can find it in between the episodes. Absolutely no problem.
I did see a strange flower in bloom. And, I had never really been that far away from town before.
Okay, so probably some of the flower enemies, and it's pretty far away from town. Those are two very clear clues on where to find it. Alright, that should be enough for now. Let's see if we can teleport. Yes, to the Royal Capital City. I'm guessing that the exit to where we need to be will also be here in town. Right, where are they? One is straight ahead. We just have to follow the path and we'll come across all of them. Perfect.
The way you handled the situation in the castle was amazing. We'd better make our way for Baldar now.
Yeah, she's absolutely right. She handled it perfectly. Like someone who's been around the politics for quite some time and knows how to handle things and bend them to her own will.
I must say, I'm sad to see you.
It feels as if we have been away from the capital for quite some time. It is comforting to be back on her streets again.
Indeed. Though a storied past with this city we do have, it is yet our home.
This is true. Very well then, Your Highness. I shall bid you farewell. I have pressing business to attend to.
Oh, will you be visiting your shop?
My shop? What do you mean?
The one famous for its sugary confections, of course. You oft frequent there, do you not?
Your Highness, you knew?
Oh, you were intending to be covert? You oft visited that shop, but always under some pretense. I thought you quite enjoyed its delicacies, so I did my best not to disturb. Ah, but now, come to think of it, you oft did seem to grow nervous en route.
Heavens, I cannot believe you knew all this.
Is it really so shocking? We are in each other's company more often than not. I do know you quite well.
I see.
In fact, I should very much like to see this favorite shop of yours. Could you take me with sometime?
But of course. I am certain you will enjoy it as much as I, Your Highness.
It looks like Albaird has a sweet tooth. Yeah, it was an amazingly beautiful scene. Okay, so it does look like we need to go to the Aucerius Plains, which is fine. But before we do that, I still want to talk to everyone. Because these private actions are brilliant, and I don't want to miss any of them if I can.
Despite all his complaints, Midas has ultimately chosen to remain in the royal city to attend to me. He is a man bound by a strong sense of duty.
Strong sense of duty, but also curiosity. Because I really want to know how you tick, Elena.
Ray, fancy meeting you here.
Oh, Laeticia! Am I glad to see you? I got myself totally lost.
Is that so? Well, how fortunate that I have found you.
I'm really kind of surprised. Didn't expect this place to be so huge.
This is the royal capital, and one of the largest cities in the world. Her buildings vary greatly, so those new to her streets often become lost.
You seem pretty happy.
Oh, do I?
Sure do. It's like you're so proud you can barely contain it.
Well, this is my birthplace after all. And to hear you acknowledge her grandeur pleases me so.
I mean, all goofiness aside, it's a beautiful city. It'd be pretty much perfect if you couldn't get lost in it, though.
I cannot say I agree, but I do thank you.
Well, to be honest, yes, it's a beautiful town, and the only reason you get lost in it is because it is so grand. Alright, let's see what we can find in this house. Another chest. Oh wait, on top.
Oh, exquisite.
Naval core armor. Nah, we already have two of them. Still, thank you though. Right. The Royal Capital Aucerius Palace Gardens. Alright, shall we go visit the gardens before we end it today? Because if they have made a oh wait, no, that's where we started, isn't it? Ah, I get it. Because I teleported here, it brought us to the entrance of the place and not where we last were. It's always the same thing, isn't it? Alright, so if we do the same thing, we'll be set right by the door to the outside. I almost thought we were being transported to the Delric mines. Yeah.
travel straight south through the Aucerius plains, we will eventually arrive at Baldur Citadel.
Baldur Citadel?
Yep, I know what you mean, Raymond. I think it's probably very impressive. Alright, let's see where it is on the map, so we know where to go next time. Okay, so it's all the way down there. And it seems that we need to see a scene before we are allowed to go to the next screen. Alright. As you can already imagine, we're gonna do that next time. For now, we're gonna leave it here. So, we are on our way to Baldur Citadel to free Chloe. Probably after we get an audience with the king. So, till next time, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And hopefully we'll see you next time as we head forward to meet Chloe. See you then. Bye bye.